What's up, everybody? Ahab here, coming at you with another City Skylines video here with my city, Liverpool. I'm kind of excited because today, in this video, is the day I'm going to start getting everything set up for my liberal arts college down in here. But what I think we need in order to facilitate growth down there is I need to pull a highway connection from somewhere up here, because this is really the only space I have to use left in the center island area without rebuilding, and I don't really want to rebuild, is pull a highway from here and bring it down along here, down along this railroad track, and build another highway intersection down here. Just so that, you don't have to go through avenues and back roads and secondary roads through the center area, Every side of the city has some sort of highway, excuse me, coming through at least a portion of it, so you can get, north to south easily. You can get east to west up here, or down here. This is a big tunnel that I built here. And I'm going to get this intersection here built because this is going to take me a while. And I will come back when that is finished. So stay tuned. Alright, and we are back. I cleaned up this intersection a little bit, and actually, this was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. What I had here originally was this 6-lane road coming up into here, these highways coming into a T intersection right about here, and then all the on-ramp, off-ramp action is a underground roundabout. You can see all the on-ramps and off-ramps come on or off this roundabout here. I built this early on into the map, so it's not very pretty. Actually, a lot of my stuff isn't that pretty, let's be honest. But, so what I have now is this 6-lane road takes a hard right turn, goes under the railroad tracks, pops up here, and then there's still this connection here. I'm going to have to do some traffic management here, I think. But, so they can make a left turn onto here and hit the roundabout and then hit either one of these highways. So, the highway is coming down here, and I've stopped it right here. I was going to skip ahead a little bit and do some work regarding the highway coming under this section here, but I wanted to make light of an amazing mod here in just a second. It's kind of bothering me that these highways are not in the right direction, so some splitting. Oh, that's not even connected. And that can be an issue too. There we go. Let us make a curved section here. There we go. Alright, that works. And let's just update sections here. Oop. And there we go. Alright. So, these two roads are so perfectly spaced because of a tool called Parallel Road Tool. And the way this works is basically you select a road you want, and you attach it to wherever you want. And let's just see here. Let's go bring this back down to ground level. And I'm not using, just take a quick look here, I'm not using any snaps right now because they were annoying me earlier, and I turned them off. But I am using the angled road tool here. Oops. Looks like it's the other one. Alright, so we'll attach it to this one. Go. And bring that down to a nice gradual round level. There we are. And you can see it just makes these perfectly parallel roads. And you can set the offset here. You can set an offset horizontally, so the space in between the road here. And I found, for me, 27 is the lowest I will go. Specifically because when I want to do slip lanes, 27 gives me a little bit of extra room to put in the 4-lane highway. any less, and you're not going to be able to put in a slip lane or make any changes without deleting the whole thing. And then you can also do a height offset, where I haven't tested it, but I would assume that one side is higher or lower than the other. But I don't necessarily want to do that here. I've got plenty of room. I don't need to stack highways in a weird way above one another. So what I'm going to do is I am going to make a tunnel under this trashy area here. Let's see here. Let's just go down. Oh, and the subway's here. Great. So that means we're going to have to make an even deeper tunnel. Let's go. Let's see if that. Oh, interesting. All right, and oops. It takes a little bit of getting used to. Oh dear. All right. And you can see, I guess it can be a little bit buggy here with oh. And if you want to connect one at a time, you have to turn it on and off, which can be a little bit of a pain, but I don't really mind that much. Turn it back on. Get on up. And I'm gonna bring it up and right down. I'm actually gonna bring it up and into a. No, I'm gonna delete this. Yeah, I'll keep it. Well, actually, let's take a look at this. I'm a little unsure because there is a hill here. Yes, there is a hill. So maybe what ooh, that's a pretty serious hill. Wow. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that highway up, and I'm going to rebuild some railroad here. And actually, I'm going to have to rebuild the railroad anyway because I'm going to bring my local line down into where the college is. So I think a college should belong on a nice hill here. Maybe we'll put some bluffs or cliffs down here just to make it look nice. And since most of the room for the highway is down here anyway, this is a big oil patch. I'm not going to use it at all because I've got enough oil back there on the other side of the map. But I'm going to have a highway intersection here to, you know, do what highways do. So, all right. Let's back up. Go. Uh-oh. Let's turn that off and see what's going on down here. Ah, okay. So we will those. Scenes can be a pain in the rear sometimes. Interesting. Let's see. Yep, I could do it. Woo! There used to be an issue with changing directions for tunnels. That's something that the rest of that I can address later. What? Oh, right. Okay. So now, there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, there used to be an issue with changing directions in tunnels. And for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, but somewhere along the lines, a mod or an update address that, and I am ever so thankful for that. Okay, there we go. It's fixed for now. I can fix all the directions later once I get this built and built. All right, and you notice I have the game paused because I don't know. I've got something. I've got a little thing in my mind that when I make changes like these, I want to. I want to not affect traffic. I don't know. There's just something in the game in my mind that I don't want to affect traffic of any sort. So once everything is done and built, I can just let's see, turn my parallel road 2 back on. Turn it on and let the game do what it's going to do. Right. Alright, so now I've got that stretched down there. I'm going to have to change the directions of all these highways. Let us see what's going on here for a intersection. Well, first let's see what kind of intersections I have. I know I've got a good three-way intersection. That's not it. I always look at that for some reason. That's that warehouse farm. It's a great piece. I'm really I'm a fan of this intersection here. So us come down here and delete this. Okay, built this highway up too high anyway. So all right, turn this guy around. Closer to here. That. Let's try that and see what happens here. So I'm going to have to do some editing on these highways here, so let's do that. Those, that's a little bit line. These, I'm going to have to delete those because those are just way too high for... Oh boy. Alright, let's there. Alright. And I'm going to turn off the parallel road tool here because... Oh. Still on? They're curious. Oh. Yeah. Well, sometimes it can be buggy. I'm happy to put up with the occasional bugs that it has. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see if that works. Yep, that did it. Perfect. All right. I can do some move it later. It's that one. It's that one. All right. Now let us turn that. They're not going to be as pretty here, but I'm okay with that. Maybe some other folks might not be okay with that, but space is already occupied. Ah, and here's one of those bugs I was talking about earlier. So we have this set to a certain height, and it's not matching up right. Oh, you know what it is? It's because this is a 2-lane. Aha. Okay, I take that back. I take back what I said. This is a one-way highway with barriers. Alright, there's that. There we go. Alright. That was pretty quick. Clean that up a little bit with Move It. Let me just make sure all these are connected. Because sometimes in these... Oh dear, that is not pretty. What a dip. Looks good, but when you zoom in, it's got some issues. When you use any of these pre-made highway assets, or any assets for that matter, you got to make sure all these are connected, the on-ramps and off-ramps, because sometimes they don't connect properly. So, all right, let's see here. Oh no, that's directional. Let's just do direction. Go. Just doing all these directionals here. Make sure we have a highways going in the proper direction. I understand proper direction might be different depending on where you live in the world, but for me, being in the United States, drive on the right-hand side of the road. Ah, and there is a connection. All right. And on. There we go. All right, let's just go back and make sure we've got all the directional going here. We do. Excellent. And nope, we don't. There we go. Okay. So that is the highway portion. Takes me a little bit longer to do things than some folks. Let's see here. I gotta make sure we do have power there. That's good. I would like to, now that we have a highway down here, I would like to give these folks an on-ramp, off-ramp. Maybe I could fit it in here. Yeah, what I could do is I could make this the trash roundabout. So trash comes in and out of here to get in and out of this lower section of the city. I can make a roundabout right around the trash here. Delete these power lines to give us some more room. And then have the off-ramps and on-ramps go work in a more traditional style, similar to how I did this one. Again, not pretty. I got to take care of that little angle there. But I think that might make people happy. So where would that connect, though? Oh, that's right. I would connect it... Probably connect it to here. How should I do that? Curious. What's this right here? Is this just... Yes, that is just a... And that is a tunnel, so I can't do a tunnel. So what I can do is I can make these railroads tunnels. Let's try this. Do lane here. No. So what I'm looking at doing here, and I'll tell you what I'm trying to plan here, is I do weirdly like the idea of making a roundabout here. If not for anything, that's just the open space I have available to me. So what I don't want to do is I don't want to totally interfere with the traffic coming into and coming out of the 6-lane road that I'm going to connect up down here. So this will be a highly non-standard intersection. Oh, and I guess also what I should do is connect this line here. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on this intersection here, and I will be back in another minute. All right, and we're back here. Completed everything in the way I wanted to complete it. Again, not super pretty, but will be quite functional. I'm realizing as I'm going through in the traffic manager that I'm really overbuilding a lot of these intersections, although I like to err on the side of being overbuilt. But so anyway, I changed my mind and I went for a 4-lane road here because this is enough to handle the traffic coming in and out of here. At least I think it will be. And it goes into what was primarily a 3-lane highway roundabout, but I upgraded some of the sides here for slip lanes. So here's a slip lane. Here's a longer slip lane because it goes to this off ramp. Here's a longer slip lane because it has this on-ramp and then off-ramp, and then a small one here. So, I'm going to unpause here, and let's just see how traffic handles things. Let's go up here and see how things go here. Lovely trains going to and from residential to the commercial side of things. All right, we've got a something here. Post truck. Ah, mail truck. Excellent. Going down here. This guy's going. They are probably going to come down to this mail facility. Oh, here's one in a roundabout. Oh, okay, so you're going. You probably came on and yep, coming on there. Oh, it's a police car. All right. Is there some reason? Maybe they're just confused? Post truck's going. It's the hearse brigade. All right, now this is actually something I can do some traffic management here. What we will do is I'm going to take away the light here. Just let people go as it is. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this here. Yep. There we go. No intersection there. That should help a little bit. Hopefully. Alright, so that's moving. Quite a bit of traffic going there. Let's just see if there's anybody actually utilizing this intersection here. We've got a commercial truck there. Mail trucks are still going through. And is there anybody coming? Really, but I don't have much traffic on this highway. So. Alright. Bit of traffic coming in there. Let's see if my toll booths are getting. Oh. Alright, well, at least they're moving. Some money from the toll booths. Put this one up here. Alright, getting some money from the toll booths. I like it. Alright, so I am going to take a break here. It's been a little while. Doesn't seem that way to the viewers. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I will continue on my college build in a little bit.